What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at the Cars road trip ride at Disneyland Paris. So the ride just opened a few days ago, and I actually watched a ride through of this not too long before I started filming this video actually. So I have some thoughts, but let's go ahead and let's take a look at it. So it used to be Catastrophe Canyon. It closed down about like 6-7 years ago, and now it got reinvented into the Cars road trip ride, which I would assume just is supposed to build hype for the road trip series coming next year. So let's see here. So we've got Cruz and Sally as the narrators, and you're in this tram kind of going around the lot here, and it is in French and English. So I think Cruz is the one talking in English, and then Sally is talking in French just to appease all the obviously the English-speaking audience and the French-speaking audience. So kind of interesting. And then we move along here, and we see Lightning, Luigi, and Guido here with this little bolt and then a track going off of it, which I guess is kind of cool. You know, it's only the intro of the ride, so I guess they're not going to get into anything crazy just yet, but yeah, kind of cool. Would have also been nice if there were animatronics, but still pretty nice. And then you move along here, and we see this cool road map, which actually might be one of my favorite parts of the ride, if I'm being honest, just because we see some cars driving on a road there. We can see it says motel in the back. We have a little forest appearing there as well. Kind of interesting. And then we start to see some of these billboards, like the Ghost Garage. Can you spend one night in the Ghost Garage? Cruz says something about that. And then here we have in the next billboard, the Copper Canyon Traffic Maze. So that's kind of interesting. It's the first time they're using Copper Canyon as something that I guess isn't the Speedway, just another supposed attraction. Kind of interesting. And then we have the fence there that says Cars-tastrophe Canyon instead of Catastrophe Canyon, like it was before. And then we move along here to this Dynaco truck, which kind of essentially looks like Mac, except he's painted in blue and it has Dynaco on him. And then we also see a can right above him that has the Dynaco dinosaur, the logo, classic logo, which is also pretty cool. I definitely like what they did there. I mean, the truck was already there, so I don't think they had to do that much other than paint it, kind of reinvent that truck, but I don't think a lot of work was put into that necessarily, but still kind of cool. And then I'm not really sure how this like intros, but then it sets on fire. Now, the cars in this world are living, so we can see the back of the truck here is on fire, and the truck is smiling, which is interesting, to say the least. I mean, I'm not really sure where the fire aspect comes from, like, specifically for this ride. I'm not sure if they had that for the normal Catastrophe Canyon, but for this Cars ride, I don't know. It just doesn't really work in my opinion, especially since the fire is on the Dynaco truck. But that's just my opinion. And then we see some water rushing down to put the fire out. Kind of cool as well. And then after that, we move along to a little Mater animation right there. It's got smiling expression there. Normal Mater look. Then we move on and we see the Eiffel Tower, which has been carified. We have a little Dynaco oil can there. It's kind of decorated a little bit as well. Kind of cool, actually. I kind of like that part of the ride as well. I think they did that pretty well, I guess. And then, yeah, Cruz and Sally then outro the ride. And that is the sum of it. I mean, I feel like ultimately this ride is more aimed towards much younger kids, because I feel like as if like anyone 10 and over probably would not enjoy this ride as much, just because it's very underwhelming. There's not like a whole lot to see, you know? I mean, not a whole bunch of work got put into this. I mean, it definitely was hyped up to be something that I just don't think it met the expectations for. I understand, you know, if this ride is meant to appeal to the younger audience, which is fine, but I think maybe a little bit more work could have been put into it, because all they did was redo a few things. I mean, they redid the truck, they added a few cars, billboards, a few props, and that's about it. I mean, they didn't have to change a whole lot because I guess they had a lot of stuff that Catastrophe Canyon already had. But yeah, tell me your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think of this ride? Do you think it's a cool ride? Do you think you would go on it if you ever went to Disneyland Paris? Just, yeah, what's your thoughts? I mean, personally, if I had to score it 1 out of 10, I'd probably give it a 5. But I'm not sure if I'm being too harsh, but that is just my opinion. But yeah, there's my review of the ride. I'm hoping to do some more stuff. I mean, I definitely want to keep doing reviews because I definitely enjoy doing those. But I also want to expand a little bit more. You know, I want to keep doing Cars video game reenactments. Eventually, I'll bring back Adventures from Radiator Springs. Maybe some more speculation videos like a Cars 4, or maybe I'll talk about the Road Trip series. You know, I want to expand to some more stuff on my channel as well. You know, have something that can appeal to, you know, most of my audience, you know, have some more variety, I guess. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time for another review.